Good evening, y'all. Welcome back. It's Bales with Southern For Real. We're going to be knocking out a fun dinner for you guys tonight. We're going to be doing fried snapper fingers with homemade coleslaw. This is a great one to get the kids involved with. It's easy, it's fun, you get to get messy. And the snapper we're working with tonight is a little bit like a Key West bottom fishing grab bag. We've got some yellowtail snapper, probably some mangrove snapper, all mixed together, but you know, it doesn't matter what his mama called him. It's all going in the grease tonight. So first thing we're going to do is just break down our fish. We just want to be mindful to remove anything that's dark and is likely to impart a strong fishy flavor. So I'm just going to remove this little bloodline that's right here. This was probably a little mangrove snapper. And doesn't have to be perfect. It'll all fry up just fine. So on this piece you can see we've got a little larger bloodline. I'm just going to go ahead and section that out. And we got a couple pin bones hiding in there. Good thing we're cutting that away. Alright, so that's all gone. We're just going to kind of portion this out into nice fingers. So now what we want to do is we want to prepare our egg wash. So first we're just going to crack and add in 2 eggs. So to our eggs we're going to add a little bit of Crystal Louisiana hot sauce. It's not really spicy, y'all. It's just going to add a little bit of that Cajun flavor to things. So just like that. I'm going to beat these eggs. Alright, now we've got the yolks all nicely incorporated. So next we're going to work on our fry batter. That's going to be just 3 things tonight. Got a little bit of this Louisiana, New Orleans style fish fry, seafood breading mix. Already has a little bit of lemon flavor to it. So we're just going to go in here with some of that. You know, we're not frying a whole lot of fish tonight, so we're probably going to get 3 fish fries or so out of this little bag. And to this, we're just going to add some original Everglades and also a little bit of cayenne. Don't have to worry about the cayenne adding too much heat. We're not going to add that much. It's really just going to add a little richness to things. That's going to be perfect. So just like our egg wash, we're just going to give that a mix. This isn't brain surgery, y'all. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking to get all the ingredients combined. I mean, heck, I have an undergraduate degree and a master's degree that I earned in the state of Georgia. I can hardly read nor write, but I can fry some fish. So first thing we're going to do is just go into our egg wash. Let the excess kind of drip off. And then into our batter, or our fish fry mix. Just want to get a nice even coating. Just like that. And we're just going to set that on our cooling rack. What that's going to do, it's going to help the batter adhere before it goes into the oil. Alright, so as you can see, we've got our fish all breaded up, ready to go. We're just going to take care of these few little scraps that are left over. And what I recommend doing, y'all, so that you don't have a bunch of fish stinking up your trash can, is you just drop them into a Ziploc bag, just like this. And just put that in your freezer. So now that we've got our fish all battered, we want to do 2 things, y'all. First of all, we want to get our oil in our cast iron skillet. We're just going to be doing a little shallow fry tonight. So not as unhealthy or as dangerous for that matter as deep frying. And you know, I'm not no fry daddy or anything, so we got our candy thermometer in here to check the temperature. We want the oil to be right at 350 to 375 degrees. If the oil's not hot enough, what's going to happen is the meat is going to really absorb that oil. and you'll end up with an oily flavor that you're not looking for. And if it's too hot, it'll just burn. So we're looking for about a medium-high heat here. And we'll be keeping our eye on that. Should be good to go in about 10 minutes. So now we got the grease heating up, we're going to get going with the dressing for our coleslaw. Of course, you can just buy this stuff, but you know, you buy it at the store, it's going to have all kinds of 3 and 4 syllable words that you can't pronounce, and it's probably not good for you. So we're just going to make our own. So our first ingredient is just a little mayonnaise. We're using a Japanese mayonnaise tonight. It has a little bit of a richer flavor. And that bottle is not going to get the job done, y'all. Fortunately, we've got another. So we're looking for about 2 tablespoons here in total. Just like that. Next, we're going to add a little bit of our Zatarain's Creole mustard. So we got about a tablespoon of mustard going in. All right, next we're going in with about a teaspoon of honey. This happens to be organic local honey. They say that helps during allergy season, and if you know anything about allergy season in Georgia, we need all the help we can get, y'all. So we're going to give it a shot. And lastly, we're just going to add a little bit of kosher salt and pepper. Just like that. So just going to mix that up. And give it a quick taste, just to make sure. Oh yeah, y'all, that's really nice. Creamy, sweet. It's going to make for a great dressing for our slaw. So now we're just going to take this broccoli slaw. This is a mixture that we're able to purchase at our local Kroger. I'm sure you can probably find it at your local grocery store chain. The broccoli itself has a lot more texture and is much more nutrient dense than cabbage. So we find that we really enjoy this slaw. Oh, and I almost forgot our secret ingredient. You gotta add a few candied jalapenos to your broccoli slaw, y'all. Can't believe I almost forgot that. So we're gonna get those chopped up. So these are jalapenos out of our garden that we candy and can. We enjoy them all year. They're great on things like hot dogs, brats, fajitas. They go good in your coleslaw too. So we're just going to fish a few of these guys out of here. Looks like we're getting to the bottom of this jar. It's going to be time to open the next one. Alright, we're just going to give this a dice. We're looking for flavor. We're not looking for too much heat. I don't want to be blowing anybody's doors off. Alright, just like that is perfect. Just going to add that into our dressing. I knew it was missing something. I just had to remember. So now we're just going to go ahead and go in with that. And now we're just going to mix it up and get it all incorporated. It's looking really good, y'all. It's going to have a great flavor, great crunch, extremely low in calories, and very nutrient dense. Hopefully that's true. Alright, so we've got that all mixed up. We're just going to pop it in the fridge. We're going to check on our oil, see if it's ready to go, and we're going to get this fish frying. Alright, y'all, so we got our oil sitting right below 370, so it's right where we want it. And I always like to test my oil. So I'm going to go in first with this smallest piece of fish just to make sure it's good to go. And you always want to lay, whatever food you're frying into your frying pan away from you, so that if the oil does splatter, it's not splattering back on you. So that looks absolutely perfect. We're going to just make sure we maintain this heat level. And I suspect this is going to need about a minute and a half for each side. We're just going to keep an eye on it, and when it's nice and golden brown, we're going to give it a turn and brown up the other side just the same. Alright, it's been right at a minute and a half. We're just going to give it a turn, see how we're looking. That looks perfect, y'all. Nice and golden brown. So you can see the oil's not angry. We're not getting any big splatters or anything. We've got the grease guard out just in case we need it. So after we get this piece out, we'll start going in with our others, and I think we'll have this knocked out in about 2 batches, y'all. Alright, so we're just going to take a look at this bottom side, and it looks perfect, so that one's ready to come out of the oil, y'all. I'm just going to put it right here on our paper towel and lay in the next batch. So I'm going to pick the biggest piece first. Lay it right in the center, always laying it down away from us. I'm going to drop 2 more little pieces in. Tell you what, I wish y'all could smell it. Between that fry batter and the fish, it smells wonderful in here. Alright, so we're just going to give these a turn. Perfectly golden brown and crispy. That's exactly what we're looking for, y'all. There's our handy dandy timer letting us know it's time to give them a flip. 90 seconds aside is working out perfect, guys. I'm going to give this lovely little fish nugget a taste just to see what we're working with. So just broken off a small bite. I like mine with a little extra hot sauce. So I'm just going to dip it in. Oh yeah, y'all. That is going to be great. Fish itself, woo, it's hot. So the fish itself is super mild in flavor. That breading we mixed together has a great flavor, and the hot sauce really takes it all off. You guys got to try this at home. Alright, so another 90 seconds has passed. These should be perfect, and they are. And we're double teaming them, y'all. If all else fails, get a sharper stick. If that don't work, get 2 sticks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop our last batch into the oil. Again, we want to work away from ourselves as we do this. Putting these 2 thicker pieces in first. And we'll squeeze this last thinner guy here on the side. We're going to drop these down into the warming drawer just to keep them nice and hot while we finish up. That's all there is to it, y'all. One more flip, then it'll be good to go. Alright, also our last few pieces are ready to come out of the grease. Take a look, make sure we're happy with them. Oh yeah, y'all, those look great. We're just going to scoop them out just like that. Can you hear how crispy that is? That's going to be delicious, y'all, I'm telling you what. Let's go ahead and get these on the plate. Alright, y'all, this is super easy. Just going to plate it up just like this. A couple fish fingers each. And some of this broccoli slaw. Oh, this is going to be so good. Now, we might have fried it, but remember, we didn't deep fry it, we only pan fried it. It's not like this is a Snickers bar. I mean, you could tell your mama this is healthy and almost get away with it. Let's give that fish a taste. A little dip of hot sauce. It's still warm, I can promise you that. Can you see that steam rising? That is perfect, y'all. It is crispy. You could feed this to the pickiest youngin', he wouldn't believe you wasn't having a chicken finger. Alright, so we're just going to get a bite of that. Oh yeah. Crispy, sweet. It's the perfect complement to that spicy fried fish, y'all. Well, there you have it, y'all. That's how we do fried snapper fingers at home, along with a homemade broccoli slaw. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Take care, and we appreciate you.